Welcome back to another camera channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about the new Pano 60C and Pano 120C from Amaran. I'm super envious of anyone who is just getting started in this game. So content creation, YouTube, starting a small studio space, because you have so much choice now for making your first purchases. And I think these new Panos from Amaran are going to be super popular. In the Pano lineup, there are two models, the smaller 60C, which is a 60 watt RGB WW panel, and the larger Pano 120C, which is a more powerful 120 watt version. Both have the same feature set available. A standard CCT range from 2300 to 10,000 Kelvin, with a CCT Plus mode ranging from 1800 Kelvin to 20,000 Kelvin. And you have full 360 degrees of RGB in the HSI or RGB modes. Both fixtures have the same impressive CRI, TLCI, TM30, and SSI scores, and have the same built-in 12 lighting effects that we're used to. And that's all good. These are all things we expect from new Amaran lights, but what makes the Panos special? Well, I think it's going to be the kit and the portability and travelability that you're going to get with these fixtures. So here I have the 120C kit here. So this is a single light kit, but it comes in a really nice travel case. It's very slim and it holds everything you need inside. So what we get is the light here, which is quite a big boy, as you can see. Very, very simple design. It has some quarter 20 thread mounting ports at the top and the new Amaran Ace lock at the bottom. You also get a couple of different diffusion options, one being this kind of shower cap clip-on design here, which I'm not personally a fan of. I more prefer this really nice softbox design, which looks like this, which has nice sturdy sides and also comes with its own grid. Also in the kit is this Ace lock pivoting mount, which is very useful obviously for connecting your light to stands, and this DC power adapter, which you're going to need for powering the light. If you happen to have a powerful PD USB-C power adapter, you need 140 watts to power this at 100%. The other option, which is coming later on in the year, is going to be something special with this Ace lock, which is a new battery handle called the Amaran Peak. Not much is known about this because it's not out yet, but it is coming later on in the year, and that's going to allow you to run around and power this thing wirelessly on the go. For the Pano 60Cs, I have this two light kit here. And in the kit, you get your two lighting fixtures, two sets of softboxes and grids, two Amaran Ace lock mounts, two 65 watt locking USB-C power adapters, and two lightweight travel stands, which have unfoldable legs like this and can be locked into various different positions. Nothing super strong, but good enough for holding these lights. You get a choice between black or white as your color design. Maybe if you're more of a creator and you kind of got that white aesthetic going on, you're going to prefer the white one. Maybe for the more serious professionals who go around outside doing interviews and things, you may prefer the black one, as it kind of blends in a little bit more and looks a little bit more on the normal side. There is one thing to see. You may be able to notice my fingerprints on this. I don't know if it's just the texture of the material here, but it does seem to show a lot of fingerprints, so that's a little bit of a negative, but if you keep it clean, then you should be fine. So the nice thing about the Amaran ecosystem now is this new Ace lock. It's super quick to attach. It's all magnetic, and that's all it takes to connect it. So I can put this on this light stand over here, which is the included stand that comes with the two light kit, and I can plug in the USB-C power adapter here. And the same with the 120C, just using the Ace lock, you can just quickly connect it like that. And what's also very cool is that you cannot put it round the wrong way because it is magnetized. It will fight you. You can't put it in. And the reason why that is that because later on, these contacts here are going to be for power delivery with the Amaran Peak. And just so you know, even though this is a very strong connection, on the larger one, on this 120C, it does shake a bit. it does seem a little bit looser than the smaller 60C. So it's just something to bear in mind. It's not like it's going to come off. It is very strongly connected with the magnet and the clips, but just so you know, there is a little bit of play there. But don't be too scared about that. So you can see the size difference between the 60C and the 120C here. Depending on your needs, you may want 2 smaller lights or just 1 larger light. The advantages of having 2 small lights is that you could do 2 colors at the same time, but with the larger light, you're obviously getting more output over a larger area. Now, to get the most out of these, you're gonna want to use the Amaran app, which is a more simple version of the Sidus Link app. And if it's your first time connecting, all you need to do is hit the New Devices button, and they will pop up automatically without needing a Bluetooth reset. And the cool thing is you can control both of them at the same time at a touch of a button. And this is just at 1%, and that's pretty impressive output, I think, for the lowest setting. So this is 1% at 5600 Kelvin, and this is at 100%. And obviously, this is way too bright for what we're doing right here, so I'm gonna put it all the way back down to 1% again. Now, if you're not using the Amaran app, you have access to the large screen on the back, which is super large. I feel that I could be like 80 years old with very bad eyesight, and I would still be able to read this very, very easily. And it's just what you expect from the Amaran menu system. It's very simple to use. You normally have your intensity like there, and then you have your CCT adjustments. Very, very simple to use. I don't think anyone is going to struggle to use this menu system. And I think for its size, they are very impressive with their output. Obviously, we are at a very controlled setting here. I'm at 2.8 on my FX3, and I have my lights dialed in for this setup. So 100% is definitely overkill. But you can see the impressive range of colors that you're getting and the throw. That background, the wall over there is very far away. I would probably estimate about 15 meters away potentially, and you can see how much spread we're getting on that back wall. So even at a studio at this size, you can get a very decent color spread even from something as small as this 120 watt light. I feel that's mostly down to design, and there are lots of these little lenses, as you can see on the face, and that really helps punch in that power into a small area. So I feel these are kind of more spotty than we're kind of used to in terms of panel lights. So for example, this is still at 1%, but you can kind of see when it's direct on, it's very bright. But when you turn it away, maybe around there, you're kind of out of that main beam angle. So I think that's pretty much where it ends. And then off there, there's no beam hitting the lens. Now there's a bit of beam hitting lens, and this is full on. So I think that's down to the design. And of course, if you need help diffusing and softening up that light, making it less direct and less harsh, you have those attachments in the kit, which are very nice. The only attachment that doesn't come included in the kit are the barn doors, which you can see here. And I really like these because it kind of reminds me of how the Novas look. The Novas are very diffused. If you've ever seen an aperture nova, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So it gives you a little bit of flexibility whether you want it more diffused and more soft, or if you want to keep that kind of punchy lensed look that you get right out of the box. I really like the Pano and really like the kits that it comes with. I just really don't like that one shower cap kind of diffuser because it doesn't really keep any shape, and if it ends up touching the actual face of the light, you can see those lenses again. So I feel it doesn't really do a very good job. Maybe the design team could have done something better with it. Who knows, but it is there if you want to use it. Personally, I really like the softbox, especially with the included grids. And of course, the barn doors are very nice as well. I think the main selling point for these is going to be just how lightweight and how portable they are. Because you can easily slip this inside a suitcase or take the 2-light kit on a shoot. It's very, very small and lightweight, very easy to carry, and has a nice shoulder strap as well. Pricing is very competitive as well, I believe. It's actually much cheaper than a former Amaran model, which was called the 60C as well, which is kind of confusing, but that was out a very long time ago, and these are definitely much cheaper than that. So like I said, I'm envious of the people who get to start out and buy kit fresh without having anything old in their, inventory, because I think these are going to complement, other small lights like the 300C, 200XS, or 100XS, those kind of lights. These are going to be great for getting that nice wash of color in the background if that's what you're into, working as key lights or fill lights for interviews. If you're not getting the desired result that you want from the accessories that are included, You can always just bounce this into something large like a wall or a piece of cloth or shower curtain. You can use a larger source that may make your image look nicer depending on what you're going for. But I think Amaran have done a great job at setting people up with a nice, well-rounded kit, apart from the shower cap, which is going to get people started on that journey, which is lighting. While we are waiting for that battery grip, if you have a V-mount battery like this Small Rig V99, which has a 100-watt output, you can use this as a standby. It works exactly the same and has enough output from the battery, and you can even run it at 100%, which is really good, which I can test out right now, just to show you what it looks like. So that's red-ish. Okay, that's red at 100%. Even this 60C is doing a good job at lighting up that wall from so far away. But I think you can kind of see where it is a little bit hot spotty or lensed in the middle, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but just so you know, if you're expecting a very soft, even kind of thing straight out of the box, it doesn't look like that. But yeah, really impressive. And that's overpowering an ADC there, which is not at 100%. But so yeah, they're fantastic little lights. If you're interested in picking up either the 120C or 60C, there will be links in the description to those. Let me know in the comments below which color you would pick if you were going to pick these up. Share this video with someone who may be interested in these lights. Thanks to you for watching this video. Subscribe for more content just like this. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.